Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him.
Pelé, and he welcomes it in. Big chance! And the pass is intercepted. And this is Cruyff. He has found the way through. Chance to deliver.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Chiellini gets it away. Now it's Batistuta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Thuram. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's found support out wide. And it's Roberto. Chiellini. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Out towards the flank. Spread out to the left. That's Nedved. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. He's not got that quite right. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Still goalless. Thuram. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Kukçu. Rui Costa. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neymar. Gullit dominates aerially so often. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kukçu. Nedved. Tries to pass it through. He's being urged to shoot. Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Pelé. That's good vision. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well read, and the danger is averted. Nedved. Roberto. And it's Rijkaard. More and more pressure on the ball here. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. He is through here. And it's Kubo. And his chance for a shot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Gullit. He's got away. Nicely shaped ball. It's a goal kick. Rui Costa. Zanetti tries making a foray down the right. Some really good ball movement. Chance! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Beckenbauer. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, lovely bit of skill. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Rijkaard. And that's really well manoeuvred. Zé Roberto. Baresi. Zanetti. Nedved can so cleverly bypass the press. Chiellini.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
And it's Rijkaard. Nedved. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking tidy in possession here. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Oh, what has happened here? It's a mighty... Oh, off the bar! Nedved. Now it's Batistuta. Beckenbauer. And it's Gullit. Tele. Shot a goal! And again! Nicely aimed pass.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And this is Cruyff. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kubo. Now it's Batistuta. Back into the middle. Oh, it's a great ball here. Kubo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. That's a shade optimistic.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's found a way through. Chance! He's got a goal! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Zanetti is there, and he can get that clear. Mateus, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort. Inter really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
It's out for a goal kick. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Seedorf. And that's gone loose. And he's cut it out.
Benfica surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Benfica have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Played out to the left flank. It's a promising position. He gets big! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
Inter Milan are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Bojan getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Benfica are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
And this is Chef. And a chance! Beckenbauer. Roberto Baggio looking to be a menace in the final third. Zanetti. Mateus. And Nakata. It's a good spell of possession, this. Last chance, perhaps. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ronaldinho. And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Gianfranco Zola is special, always engaging to watch.
One of those players who just makes you smile.
Yeah, the little magician from Sardinia lives up to the name in every possible way. And speaking of size, he made small great with his weaving trickery and dribbling brilliance.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That has been slung wide. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Pele! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Neymar plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it. A few interesting forays forward, but so far they haven't amounted to much. Thuram. Gently done. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Pele puts his foot on the gas. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. Zola! Oh, that is very close.
Zola brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Roberto Carlos is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Beckenbauer. Vitinha.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pele, Ibrahimovic, real chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be replayed.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! That's a cute ball. That has not gone well. Zanetti. Beckenbauer. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's onto this. He's free, he has got space. Oh, he's been caught napping. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pull it. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. Not the most accurate pass. Pele. Vitinha. Zanetti pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Beckenbauer. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Beckenbauer. Might be danger here. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Cruyff. Pele.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Goes looking wide. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
Now he's off and running. He's had it taken off him. Vitinha. Vitinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Can he latch on to this?
That's going in strongly.
And that's gone loose. That's a throw.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Ibrahimovic. Played out to the left flank. Has crossed into the... He gets big! It's in!
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time for
7
changes on
será
both sides,
reemplazado
actually.
por el dorsal 10, Messi. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, what has happened here? Crossed into the box. Defending of the desperate variety. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
The ball has bounced loose now. Hazard. delivers with whip. Vitinha plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Zola. And it's Pirlo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that.
He'll be disappointed with that.
And that's going up front in a hurry. Ronaldinho. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Picked out brilliantly. Good ball, good take. Flings in across. And it's claimed by the keeper. Zola. Now that looks a decent ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Roberto Baggio. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Aimed beyond the defence. Nesta cannot be beaten that easily.
Benfica clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Vitinha. Shot at goal! It's in! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted and are rightly pumped and ready to go again.
What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Madrid have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ronaldinho. Cristiano. And the finish! Oh, there's a probing ball. Pass somewhat off target. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Chance! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accurate. Shapes to shoot! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Beckenbauer. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Thuram proves too strong, too smart. Messi carries the ball down the right. That's a good ball. And he's straight offside. Vieira gets it away. It's run loose here. And this is Zola. Knocks it into space. And a chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal. And that is as far as it goes. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Looking for the run. Big chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's gone loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Pelé. Bullet. And that has been slung wide. He is through here! Neymar... Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. He's looking wide. Chance, surely! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Spread out to the left. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Plays in a cross. And he's quick to get it clear again. Shapes to shoot! That is decidedly lacking.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Front-footed pressing going on here. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Roberto Carlos spots it and intercepts. Over to the left. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Ah, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. It's a pretty loose pass. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele. He rises! He will be livid with himself.
Yeah, it wasn't the worst decision in the world to go for the shot, even if he was being closely marshalled.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. Batistuta. Raul goes for goal! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Raul brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required. The bottom line is pressing so effective, that's why everybody's doing it now.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Half an hour played now. Now that's well seen too. Great vision. Aims beyond the defence. Applies the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
More and more pressure on the... Oh, what has happened here? Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball.
Benfica really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, played through for the wide man. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Zanetti. Beckenbauer opts for safety. And it's Zanetti. That has not gone well. And this is Batistuta. Roberto Carlos. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Benfica leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Está a acontecer uma substituição.
So off we go once more. Benfica carrying a one-goal lead. It'll be a throw-in. Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And he's had it nicked away. Mbappe! Cruyff. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And it's Ibrahimovic. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Cruyff is fouled. And he's going to have his name taken. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Pelé. Beckenbauer. Searching pass he's played there. And the ball is out of play. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Neymar is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And here's Ibrahimovic. Benfica are still that goal to the good. Now it's Mbappe. Pass is just off target. Maldini. Roberto Carlos. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Neymar. And he's managed to get free. Now it's Cruyff. Flash, a terrific header. They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Substituição para o Benfica. Número 4. Neymar.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Número 13.
Benfica are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Cute ball, that's face-to-face with the keeper. And the shot! Xavi Alonso, it's a searching pass. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Knocks it into space. Hazard gets into a good position. That's an excellent interception. Rijkaard. For Xavi Alonso. That is good pressure, just hounded him off. There's the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Another moment of magic, a real one. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Cruyff, Gullit. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Mbappe is herring after that one. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
It's a goal kick. Roberto Carlos. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a decent ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Nice interception, well timed. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Gullit. Maldini.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Messi. This is promising. Mbappe. And the ball's come loose here. Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Neymar. Gullit. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, good ball! Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Gullit. And here's the chance to counter.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's corner. Benfica with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Thuram. And it's Maldini. Roberto Carlos. And here's Neymar. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Messi. Can he get on the end of this? Ronaldinho looking to run onto it. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Now Ibrahimovic. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's been slipped through. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pelé delivers the ball. Messi. And here's Cruyff. Now, can they get him away? Leicester defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Played with finesse. It's a throw-in. Messi. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's picked out the run. And it's Hullet. Tries a shot! Thuram gets it clear. Neymar is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Pirlo. And here's Mbappe. And that has left him in a heap. And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelé. Hullet constantly looking for the ball into the box. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Teremos uma substituição.
Benfica can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And this is Hazard, played into the box. And he's there to get it away. Nicked it back promptly. Thuram. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Nice control. Looking to go deep. Terrific header. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. And it's Hazard. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Mbappe chasing after it. Beckenbauer is always looking to break lines. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Benfica have themselves a chance from the spot. Schmeichel looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's a no-nonsense tackle. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And this is Pirlo. Can he get it through? Benfica perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Hazard, and that's been won straight back. Roberto Carlos. Well, that is one way to stop him. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's having a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And now he has two. Benfica find a position of real strength now. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bullet. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. And that is as far as they're going to go. Ronaldinho. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shifted it to the flank. Thuram. Vieira. Messi. Now it's Ronaldinho, looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And the counter is on. Bullet. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the shot! And the keeper threw out a limb. Brazil have their second corner now. Gets his head on it! Outstanding save to keep that out. Now it's Hazard. He is through here. Oh, well played, lovely. Well, that's an excellent interception. It's a searching pass. 4 added minutes on the board. Now it's Roberto Baggio. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Substituição.
Ferdinand has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card.
You just can't...
Decent chance! He scores! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. And we're done. Benfica, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Maldini. And it's Thuram and Mohamed Salah. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! Plenty to aim at here. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Messi. Oh, good take in a good area. Big chance! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing. Can he finish? Goal! Benfica! Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Neymar, very much a man of this moment. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Bullet. Pelé. Beckenbauer. Neymar. Neymar looking to run onto it. He has found the way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Gullit. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Zanetti. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Cruyff. He's got away. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He has a look up. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Iniesta. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Pele given the lift of his goal. Now it's Cruyff. He's found a way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Beckenbauer. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. Messi gets his head on it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Hello, attendees.
Benfica leading 1-0 at the break.
Announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre?
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Franz Beckenbauer.
So off we go once more.
Number 16.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
And that's definitely not his best. Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he shoots! Has another go! Maldini. Neymar. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is good alertness. Now it's Messi. And it's Arda Güler. Mbappe goes for a shot! Benfica are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy...
Decent chance! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Deftly away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Looking for options for movement. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Messi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Baggio. And this is Hazard. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, that's neat. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Benfica with the corner, there first. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's had a shot! It's there! So smooth, a signature finish.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
The goal scorer for Benfica after 75 minutes is number 22, Cristiano